How you doing?
Good about you?
Yeah, not too bad. Good weekend?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We went out on Saturday day, a little going away for Micah, Cooper, Ruby, Babs, and Pie.
Yeah.
And then obviously went and watched the England match on Saturday night. One win closer to bringing it home.
Yeah.
And then my birthday was on Sunday. Didn't do much. Hung out with the kids. Took them to the cinema to go see the live action Moana. The live action Moana.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. They did a good job, man. That girl, the girl that plays Moana, is her first film, dude. I thought she smashed it. So
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. We had a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. I was. We were planning to go see it ourselves, but daughter had a birthday party to go to, which the ex had totally forgot about until Saturday night. So we had a change of plans. Luckily, I'd not already bought tickets. So
Yeah.
oh, it just meant I had to find something to keep the son entertained for a bit. So we went to the local park near where the party was, and he had me going on freaking gym equipment in 30-degree heat.
I saw.
He's going to be the PT from hell when he's older. He was not taking no for an answer. I'm like, no, I'll just sit and watch in the shed. He's like, no, Daddy, come on. So he had me on the leg presses, the cross trainer, the lot.
Good. Remind me to tell him, good job.
Yeah. No, it was just good to spend a bit of time just me and him anyway. So
yeah, for sure.
I can't. Despite how much he was making me sweat, I can't complain.
They grow up quick, man.
Yeah.
It won't be too long, and he won't want to hang out with you at all. He'll have his own friends.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll enjoy. Yeah, I'll enjoy it while I can.
For sure. So yeah, man. Decent weekend in Cornhole.
Yeah.
Mesa, Arizona, Signature 6.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Logan Chamberlain. New number 1. Colin Hodet been sitting there pretty much all year?
For a while, yeah. And we'll get into the results in more details, but yeah. So might as well start with singles then. So Colin Hodet did win bracket A. He double dipped JBJ to avenge an earlier bracket loss. Because JBJ obviously knocked him down into losers. Logan won bracket B, beating Spencer Fabinar in the King's Seat rematch. Ethan Walker beat Mark Richards in bracket C in a King's Seat rematch. And Jamie Graham pulled off the double dip against Little Cash in a King's Seat rematch again. And then Ethan beat Colin and Logan beat Jamie. So like a rematch there of the World's final as we're getting close to Worlds now.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
Logan beat Ethan. So that's his 3rd Sig of the season. And he's actually back-to-back signature wins. So it's no wonder he's the number 1 in the world now with that sort of resume this season.
Yeah, I mean he's throwing really, really great bags right now.
Yeah.
So can't argue the ranking.
No, not at all.
As we know, you can dominate all year in signatures and in opens. Worlds is a completely different thing, man.
Yeah.
Because it's not that Jamie Graham didn't have a good season last year, but we thought for sure it'd be Mark Richards because he had been essentially dominating.
Yeah. Well, the season he won his 2nd World Championship, Jamie Graham did not have a good season, that one. But, yeah, when it comes to Worlds, he just shows up.
Yeah. So big difference.
Yeah, it'll be interesting in a couple of weeks when we get to Worlds, see what happens there. But obviously, smart money probably would be on Logan at the minute.
Yeah.
But it's still anybody's. And then doubles, we had Ryan Wiedenfeld and Chris Roybal beat David Morse and Ethan Walker. Bracket A. Bracket B, Tony Smith, Mark Richards beat Jackson Gore and Zach Aitken. Bracket C, Logan Chamberlain and Gavin Connor beat Sammy Soto and Colby Shearer in the King Seat rematch. Then bracket D, JBJ and Cass Chandlers beat Derek Holland and Alex Rawls in the King Seat rematch. And then Logan and Gavin beat Ryan and Chris, and Tony and Mark beat JBJ and Cash. And then Tony and Mark did what they do in doubles, and they took another win.
Yeah.
So, I mean, safe to say they're going to go down as one of the greatest doubles team, if not the greatest doubles team in history, probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I know they've not had as good a season as last season, but they're still proving that they can do it. And again, they're going to be the team to beat come Worlds.
Yeah, I still got a lot of faith in Logan and Gavin though. I truly do. Like, and honestly, I mean, I feel like Jamie and JT are kind of getting in the swing as well.
Yeah.
Like they seem to be throwing pretty good bags right now, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not like they may not be getting the results they want, but the matches that I've seen them playing in, it looks like they're getting back in it to where they're going to be. I think they'll be a strong contender as well.
And so women's singles was taken down by Cameron Belvin, beating Sarah Cassidy. Juniors was Zach Aitken beating Jack McKinney. And for the second signature in a row, that guy didn't win.
I know.
It was Reynolds. Jeff Reynolds. I think it was like that guy got like 2 points or something like that.
Crazy.
Jeff Reynolds rolling back the years, like getting a signature win. So that was quite cool to see.
It's crazy to think though. And that's like Cornhole doing Cornhole things.
Yeah.
I mean, we've said this and obviously we were wrong. The way he jumped out and took down the first four.
Yeah.
We thought there's no one touching him.
Yeah, we thought he was going to sweep the season.
I really did. I truly did. But Jeff Reynolds says, hey, I don't own my own bags for nothing. Yeah. And let's go to work. And he's taking down 2. And then he actually swept the weekend in seniors. Didn't he? Didn't he take down?
He got to the final in doubles.
I thought they won doubles.
No, it was Steve Schroeder and Donald Cup.
Okay.
Yeah. Beat him in a
My apologies. I thought I saw that he'd won.
Check now. Women's doubles was Sarah Cassidy and Peyton Haynes. They avoided the double dip from Rosie Streaker and Deborah Odom. That was a Queen Seat rematch. Juniors, Jack McKinney and Chase Fleischer beat Braden Barry and Riley Wolf. That was a King Seat rematch as well. And then in teams, we had the Las Vegas High Rollers winning their 3rd teams event of the season. So they've won 3 out of 4.
Yeah. Las Vegas, and I mean, and Cash is the one that won it for them.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that team looks like it's just built to win, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just my apologies. I'm looking at it now. It said podium alert, and for whatever reason, I misread it. No. I had a few beers.
It was your birthday weekend. I think you're allowed a few beers.
Yeah, I think I misread it. So yeah, second. But still, double podium.
Good showing. Yeah. Just going back to the singles, like obviously that guy getting. I'm still putting him as favourite for the world title. I think that's gonna light a fire under his ass, give him that extra little bit of motivation. Not that he needs it, but I think that'll be what fuels him to go on and win the world title this year.
I'd probably put him and Jeff in the finals. Or Schroeder. Or Donald Cup.
Well, I won't put it past Schroeder. He's not won a singles one yet this season, so I won't put it past him to just go out and go, you know what, I'm going to get the world's as my one this season. Fuck you.
Yeah. It's kind of been a crazy year.
Yeah, it's not gone all the way you'd think all the time, right? Which is good to see.
I mean, Caitlin Allshouse is definitely in a sophomore slump.
Yeah, like failed to qualify through the qualifying thing for 5 of the 6 signatures. I mean, did not help my fantasy draft at all. Seems that she was a very early pick for me. Thinking, yeah, I'm just going to pick her. She's just going to go do what Cheyenne used to do and just dominate women's. And it was a case of no.
But her and Riley haven't had a great season in doubles either.
Yeah.
And they smashed last year.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Cornhole doing cornhole things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you can't win them all.
No. But that's what makes it good and enjoyable to watch. Like, it just gets boring if we're just watching the same guy, girl, doubles team, junior, senior, whichever, winning everything, every event. That thing. I want to see people challenging them. I don't just want to see bags getting run to the hole, just 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, shake hands, right, thanks, game next. I like exciting cornhole.
Yeah, I agree.
Different winners all the time. It's more exciting and enjoyable to watch.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. But I mean, it's like our league. It's like that ACL Europe league. It's nice when new people win or when you see, closely contested matches that you normally didn't think you'd see. I like that kind of stuff. Makes it a little more exciting to watch for sure. What else we need to talk about? I know we wanted to get the Wiz on here, but unfortunately he's traveling today.
Yeah.
Him and John Steins and Craig Smith will be leaving on, I believe, Sunday. I believe the Wiz goes up to Edinburgh on Saturday, and then they fly out on Sunday. So, again, wishing them safe journeys and the best of luck next week at Worlds.
Yeah.
We will try to link up with them and have a little bonus episode or bonus video.
Yeah. We'll get something of some sort, hopefully.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Try to get them going around asking a few questions, maybe.
Yeah.
It can be a field reporter for us.
Yeah. But we'll give him the deck around list. Get him to get and ask a few ACO pros some deck around questions.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, it'll be good. It's coming up to an exciting time of year for Cornhole. Like obviously both World Championships, and then not long after that, well, we've got UK ACL, and then we've got European Championships coming up as well. So,
and then Spencer's is in there as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, a lot of good cornhole coming up to end out to round out the season.
Yeah.
And we get back from Europe, and I have to imagine. I mean, obviously, we're waiting on the UKCL to announce their upcoming schedule, but I have to imagine, man, we're gonna hit the ground running.
Yeah.
It's got to be close.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are going to be having high ambitions this coming season. No, obviously we had him on last week, like Tier 2 champ Woody. I know he's not wanting another Tier 2 trophy. He's coming for one of them blue ones next season.
I would imagine he is.
And if we have doubles again, me and him are coming for one of them yellow ones.
I imagine you are.
Yeah. We were within touching distance.
For sure. No, for sure, bud. But I assure you, me and Liam we'll be back in it.
Me and Woody will be waiting for you.
We'll play again.
Oh, this rivalry ain't anywhere near over yet. You know we'll get each other at ACL UK at some point, either in bracket or around us.
Yep.
Just hopefully it's very deep into bracket. In case of where it means wood for at least one of us.
Yeah. So what, y'all are sitting 2-1 against us, right?
In bracket play, yeah.
We've only played 3 times, right? The UKCL we played in rounders, and we played in bracket.
ACO.
And then ACO.
And then France.
Okay.
It's 2-2. You got us in rounders at UKCL.
And ACO.
And then we got you back at bracket. And then you got us at the ACO, which was that bracket. And then we got you in France in bracket.
That's right.
So it's on us even at the minute.
Well, it's 2-1 when it counts.
Yeah, I'll take that then.
I mean, brackets it can be a win or go home type situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're coming for it. Don't worry.
We'll be waiting. They're usually good games anyway, so it'll be a good game no matter what.
Then me and you, we got, at a minimum, 2 more times to play for the chain.
Yeah. Either way, you've waxed me on the season, but I'd at least like to get another win out of the 2 if I could.
Now, I gave you 1.
And then you put hurting on me the few after that.
I didn't like losing my chain, man.
So I say I've got the belt. George claimed that as soon as he set eyes on it at the weekend. He's like, "What's this?"
Well, he's the only one that'll actually fit, so.
Yeah. Although it's actually big on him.
Nice.
Still that freaking small. But yeah, he loved it. So he grabbed the belt, and then before I know it, we're bloody play wrestling in the living room, and he's bloody thinking he's Shawn Michaels freaking hitting top rope at elbow drops on me.
Nice.
For a little light dude, them elbow drops hurt. It's a bony little motherfucker. Yeah,
it can be like that sometimes.
Yeah, all good fun.
For sure. Well, we got a special guest on tonight as well. None other than Daisy. She reached out, obviously, to say thank you for the raffle and all the donations. And she really just wanted to come on the show so that she could say thank you. So, yeah, we're going to get her on the show when we come back. And, we'll talk to her and get some updates even on her condition, maybe. Maybe she'll open up and let us know. But, yeah, when we come back, we'll have Daisy on. And we are back. We are joined by Daisy. Yay, Daisy.
Hi.
Hello. You good people out there in UKCL land and across Europe and all our other listeners, you guys haven't had the pleasure of meeting Daisy. I get to hang out with Daisy on a regular basis. She's a fantastic person. So this is why it was so important for us to do the raffle and to raise any money that we could. Some of you guys will know that we did a airmail challenge as well at the ACO event in May, raised some money there. Then, of course, we did a raffle. And then we did a silent auction for Kim Jackson's World's jersey again that was donated back into the pot by John Steins, which we will do the spin on that because we had 2 people kind of give the same bid.
Yeah.
We wanted to wait
Equal
and get
highest bid.
to that, Daisy.
Wow.
And for the other people that don't know, this is Flo's sister, and everybody, pretty much almost everybody that listens to our podcast has met Flo at one point or another.
Doesn't surprise me.
Real cool chick, curses like a sailor. Yeah, can't miss her. Can't miss her.
She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool.
So Daisy, if you would do us so kindly and kind of explain your situation a bit.
Oh goodness, where to start? Well, I pretty much been boringly, sort of not boringly, but fantastically or nicely healthy most of my life, I think. And then last year, I thought I'd come and join a few of you all at a bank holiday weekend sort of event thing, where you guys were cornholing for people, and I think trying to get people to come to your club, just sort of like, general awareness and look how fun we are. And I was like, well, that looks fun. I want to come and play for the day. So I say I played all day. Florence is like, you played for an hour or 2 days. I was sporting all day. Like, oh, I was exhausted. So much sport. And then yeah, a couple of days later, had this weird pain, and I just thought, I've got a stitch or I pulled a muscle or something. And long story short, went to the hospital, and they, ended up finding out that I had this sort of tumor that was about 21 centimeters big, sort of in my right upper quadrant, sort of abdomen area. And I had no other symptoms, bearing in mind. And yeah, they were like, oh, this isn't great, and this is really rare. And I ended up having a surgery in March to have it taken out with a bunch of other organs, because it sort of touched and wrapped around things. Luckily hadn't technically metastasized, as they say, but it had encroached on areas. And so it was a risky surgery. I think I was very lucky to get a surgeon that would even touch it. And then I've heard on the grapevine since that other surgeons have been like, wow, we wouldn't have done that, and we can't believe you managed to get the results that you did, but we got clear margins and the whole thing came out, and managed to save my other kidney, and bits that I think if I hadn't had a transplant surgeon, which I was very lucky to have at Addenbrooke's, that I might be slightly worse off. And then yeah, so that was that, and I've sort of been recovering since. And unfortunately it's one of those cancers that doesn't respond to regular chemo or radiation or anything, or immunologies, because there's an adrenal cancer, and your adrenal glands create a steroid, and so that suppresses your immune system naturally anyway. So all these sort of fantastical, amazing breakthroughs that are coming through at the moment just don't work. They have a 50-year-old drug that's a chemo drug that attacks your adrenal cells, and sort of that's the only drug that they have. So I'm on that at the moment, just to kind of try and stop it coming back, because there's quite a high risk of it coming back. It's quite an aggressive, well, it's actually a very aggressive type. It's called adrenocortical carcinoma, if anyone loves a mouthful. And yeah, so I've just been on the drug, the sort of chemo, for the last, I don't know, like 6 weeks now or something. And yeah, and just trotting along, and regular scans, and hoping that doesn't show its ugly face again, really. And that's,
correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you get some good news?
yes. So funnily enough, like just an hour ago, I got my first post-op scan results back, and 12 weeks post-op, and no recurrence seen, which is quite incredible, because I have such a large surgical bed that I think sort of all fingers crossed on the line that it's going to start showing its head quite early. But yes, no results, were all clear. So yes, it's a good day.
We are super stoked for you.
Yeah.
And just think, I mean,
thank
you literally thought you were hurting because you played cornhole.
I'm very unfit. I swim, so I can do a lot of this.
Yeah, no,
and I can do a lot of this. There's not much of this.
That's how this all came about, is you talking to, Flo and saying, man, I'm really sore from this. And Flo's like, God, you should not be sore from this. So
yeah,
that's
I was
why
like, yeah, is it you guys? Yeah.
That's why
yeah,
we
no,
she community wanted to get involved. Now I was fortunate enough to get to go to your post-op. I survived this get together at the pub and party thing. And guys, I'm telling you, she had a in weight and size replica of said tumor, so that we could all try to guess the weight to see who could come the closest. And let me tell you, man, this thing was no fucking joke. It was what? What did it weigh out?
I have it.
Kilos?
Do you want to see?
Yes.
I can show you.
Yeah, let's get it.
Okay. One moment. Okay.
Yes, this thing was no joke. No joke.
Jesus.
So now the camera adds 10 pounds, but yes, essentially this is what we're looking at here.
And what was the weight on it?
I think we were looking at 3.8 kilos.
That's crazy.
Something like that. So this is a some googly eyes there. This is a creation of my wonderful macabre sister, who has the best sense of humor. And because we don't like the C word, and it started off as a mass by all the doctors, it became Shirley Massey. So we just call it Shirley, or not anymore, because she gone. But yes, she was Shirley. So there you go.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, wild.
So yeah, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, a 1 in a million type cancer, like 1 in a million people get it or something like that.
Yeah, so 1 in a million people get it per year, or are diagnosed with it per year. 1 in 100 million people, like me, don't have any symptoms. Given that it was the size it was, usually they produce hormones and sort of interrupt the cortisol levels in your body, which can play absolute havoc. But yeah, I had no symptoms. It was also squashing my vena cava, which is the main vein that brings the blood up from the bottom of your body. And it squashed it down to say it's like this. It squashed it down to sort of like this. Jeez. And yet I had no symptoms, no swollen legs, no pins and needles. I was swimming every day. So yeah, kind of wild. And that's where that wrong lottery club saying came from, because I always joke, I'm like, oh, I could have won the lottery twice rather than have, this. Apparently you've got to pray for the money lottery, not just generic lottery.
Yes. That is such a crazy story. Obviously we're super stoked that you are clear as of today where we sit. I mean, like I said, I'm fortunate enough I get to see you on a regular basis. So yeah. We were all worried for sure. I know I must have messaged Flo a few times while you were in surgery. Even though I was a part of the group chat and all that, I was still messaging her like, hey, what's up? Because obviously we were all thinking about you.
Well, but I mean, I was having a great dream. I was out of the count.
And I'm really excited about that. I'm excited for you because I know how stressed you've been with being a private contractor and things like that and not being able to work. Hopefully you'll be able to go back to work sooner rather than later, or at least do something to occupy your time. with something other than just thinking about scans and cancer. So
yeah, it kind of takes over your life, but in a weird way, it's kind of been this sort of incredible journey where you really sort of find communities of people and really learn who your friends are, you know, like I, you know, feel very honored that you have asked me to come on this today, because I would love the opportunity just to say thank you so much to everyone that has done, you know, everything that you have done for me for that fundraising. Like you say, I'm a self-contractor, I'm freelance, and I can't work at the moment. Just the amount of scans and the chemo drugs that I'm on are about to go up again because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. The levels in my blood, and it gives you this sort of extreme fatigue, which sounds really like, oh, you know, you can get over that, but it's really hard, and nausea and all these other things that come with it. And yeah, so I've been out of work since February, and you know, behind me you can see this is my little cottage, and my cottage is kind of my only adult thing in my life. It's kind of my heart. I've put everything into this place, and I'm sure everyone is struggling at the moment in this economy, but being out of work for that amount of time is something that they don't talk about. The financial strain of going through this. Yes, you've got the medical stuff and the health stuff, but the financial stuff is just is almost more stressful, because although there's support, it actually doesn't come through. You know, there's people to talk to about it, but you're like, but where's the practical stuff that's actually going to help me? You know, I've been a taxpayer all my life, and it's quite upsetting the lack of support that comes from the government, you know, in a situation like this. And so everything that you guys have done have genuinely kept me in my house. Like, it's that black and white. You know, I've shed some very grateful tears over it a few times. I think you've had some voice notes from me, and
yes.
yeah, just I can't thank you all enough. You know, I've met very few of you. The few of you I've met have been wonderful and so welcoming and so fun, and what a community of people, and how lucky that this was the sport that I played that gave me my cancer screening, as it were. Yeah, so just thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. It's incredible what you guys are doing, like really incredible. Thank you.
Absolutely. Daisy, you're a great person and you deserve it. And you know, even if we barely knew, like, if I know a lot of these people don't know you personally. Like I said, I'm fortunate enough that I've known you for years now. Um, Even at that, it's this thing that now it's kind of inspired us as our podcast, and we've decided that we're going to do this every year now. And we're going to hold a fundraiser for anybody in the community that might be hurting. All you got to do, if there's someone you know, nominate them. Come to us, be like, hey, I want to nominate this person, because of whatever reason. You don't even have to get super into detail. We would like to know a little bit about it, but not super into detail. And if there isn't anybody, and we just decide, okay, we're going to raise some money for a charity, but we've decided to do this because at the end of the day, you know, you get a diagnosis like this and you deserve a bit of a fucking break, man. Like, you were in surgery for what? Like almost 14 hours.
Yeah, I think it was best 13, minimum 13, yeah. I mean, I think it's harder for the people that are waiting than it is for you, because you know, you're obviously a bit nervy going in, and they didn't know what they would find when they got in there. They had a rough idea, but it's not one of those, you know, they get you to sign a consent form. It's like, okay, we're going to take your kidney out, we're going to take your, you know, your liver, etc. And you have to say, yes, that's fine. But this one was like, you have to sign a blanket thing to say we are going to take what we need to take, basically. So obviously you're a bit nervy going in. And when I think the first thing I was like, when I woke up, I was like, do you save my kidney? But you know, because the pub. But yeah, I think it's harder for people that get left behind, for sure, like, or waiting, for sure. Like, I couldn't imagine being on the other side of those doors if, you know, someone beloved to me was going through something like that. I think weirdly it's probably much worse.
But you as the patient, man, you deserve a break too, especially like if you think about it. And it's, look, all stuff like this is all relevant to the person it's affecting, right? I always try to say that. I always say, you know, everybody's problems are relevant. You know, to say, oh, my problems are worse than your problems. That's only worse to you, not to that other person. So, problems are relevant. And I think, in your situation, when you get this 1 in a million, 1 in 100 million, like the odds of getting this are just so fucking slim. So, you deserve that break. You might not have won the Euro millions, but at least we could give you the Euro cornhole hundreds.
Oh, it's better. I mean, it's it's restored. Not to say that I'd lost faith in humanity, but I think there's so much going on in the world. It's really hard not to get down about it and see the worst all the time and become really pessimistic as you get older. And then something like this happens, and I've been very lucky. Like everyone in my life has just been incredible. I haven't had anyone that's disappointed me in any way. And then coming across a community like the cornhole community that has just rallied for someone they've never met before. I realize you've probably all, had a lot to do with my sister, and she is very sparkly. So she definitely, helped out along the way. But what an just genuinely incredible community to have come across and been lucky to be on a receiving end of said, generosity, like really. So it's sort of a balancing, life's all a seesaw, isn't it?
Absolutely. I'm just glad we were able to do it. For sure.
No, well,
for sure.
Thank you. Did you guys win anything?
I did. I won a set of bags, and then I realized I really messed up because while the bags I got I do like because they are really cool bags. Wana Karash donated them. They were the bags she won when she won the trip to come over and play in England in May, and they're really cool bags. But they are ACL bags, and I only play one ACL event a year. Whereas the Team GB Brotherhood bags were still available, and I didn't take them, and I should have, because then they would have matched up with my old pair of Team GB ones. But yeah, I still won something, so I was happy about that.
Yeah, I got picked out about
a variety.
I got picked out about third, and I just took a key ring. I thought, you know what, the community. I'm not going to take a big prize. Everybody else has been that generous thing. I'm going to.
Not me. I'm a selfish prick.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. To be fair, if the Frank Wadlin bags were still there, I might have picked them because they were the prize I initially donated, and I'm happy to let them go to a worthy cause. That's where it all started. That was the idea, and then from that, everybody else has gone, oh, we'll give you this. We've not asked anybody for anything. People have come to us all throughout. We just get random messages from people going, I want to donate this to the cause.
For sure.
Nobody's asked for anything. Incredible. So we thank the Cornhole community as well. And then obviously everybody's bought tickets and then donated the prizes back to be raffled and that, or blind auctioned.
We also had a couple people anonymously donate extra towards it that didn't even want to be in the drawing. So yeah.
Oh really? Wow.
But speaking of drawing,
that's amazing.
Let's spin that wheel, man.
So these are the. I don't know if we can see. So we've got
Vicky and John Wishart.
John Wishart. They were the two equal highest bidders. So we'll spin it up and see who's won the shirt. Ooh. And it is.
Looks like it is John Wishart.
The Wiz. The Wiz has won the shirt.
I mean, theoretically, we can get it to him and he can take it back and give it back to Kim at Worlds next week.
So we'll get in contact with him and then let him know that he's won the shirt.
Hey, maybe she'll buy it back.
Congratulations.
Maybe she'll buy it back. You never know. No, I'm just kidding. But Kim is awesome.
I think between the raffle and then that, I think it just pushes us just under the £700 mark. I think. I think it's about 670. I think.
Wow! Wow, guys, that's amazing. Like, obviously, Josh has been keeping me up to date with bits and bobs that you're doing, but yeah, I don't have any words. I'm just, thank you. Thank you.
Daisy,
really.
you deserve it. You are an amazing person.
We're happy to do it.
And
Thank you.
absolutely,
Wow.
absolutely. I think the whole community was happy to do it, because that's the one thing about cornhole, man. It's not like football or American football or baseball or NBA or, big time sports. I mean, none of us are getting rich on this, and we all go through struggles, and we all got full-time jobs, and we all do these things. So I think it's just a good community to be a part of. When something like this happens, they all want to rally together and help out as much as they can. I mean, there were plenty of the Americans that came over in May that obviously didn't even know who Flo was, because Flo wasn't there. They've never met Flo. And we said, hey, we're taking out, we were really kind of just addressing the UKCL and the UK guys that know Flo and things like that. And every one of the Americans were just taking even US dollars out of their wallets and going, here, put it towards it. And then they all started donating stuff to auction off. So yeah, it was pretty amazing. You were amazing, and we were super glad we could do this.
No, well, again, thank you. And if you need anything that if you need catering at any of your tournaments, I can come, cheerlead, whatever you need. You don't want me to cheerlead, but do you know what I mean? Like, if there's anything I can do to give back to you guys, then you know where I'm at, and I'm first on the line.
All right. Daisy, thank you so much for coming on the show and telling us your story. And I will see you maybe Wednesday. Who knows?
Oh yeah, go England.
Got to go watch some footy, don't we?
Sorry for you. No, well, thank you again, and thank you so much for having me on. It's it's an honor, and it's great to be able to address everyone and say thank you.
Thank you, Daisy.
Oh no, I can't. Do it. There we go. Oh no, I still can't do it. You know what I mean? Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
All right, man. Daisy, she truly is an incredible person, man. I've been friends with her and Flo for about 4 years now. Actually, probably pushing 5 years. Yeah, I think in the fall will be about 5 years. Ironically enough, I was doing the quiz at the Dog and Partridge, and they happened to come. They didn't even know it was a quiz going on. They were just having a catch up, and the only table available was like right next to me. And I started bullshitting with them, and they played the quiz, and then they just kept coming back, and they kept wanting that table. So obviously every week they were coming in, and I just got to know them really well. So yeah, and then obviously Flo joined playing cornhole, and she joined our whole group, man, that we travel together and we do all these things together. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, man. Wishart, look at this dude, man, trying to win everything. He won something in the raffle. He wins this, wins a trip to Worlds. I do better
when you're running hot, you're running hot. Go buy a lottery ticket, John.
All right, bud. I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else?
Just the usuals. Well,
sponsors.
Slicky Baggers. Yes.
Can't hear you.
Just B10 for 10% off.
Absolutely.
LFG
Cornhole. Shout out to the 101 guys.
Yeah.
Go check it out. Go check out their podcast. They should have a new episode coming out soon, I hope. But yeah, I don't have anything else, bud.
I think that's it. Right. Oh, little shout as well. You share your birthday with Layla from Manchester Corner Club. So happy birthday for yesterday to Layla.
I saw that. Actually, I saw that. I told her happy birthday on Chris's page. But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah. So happy birthday, Layla.
Yeah. But maybe it's another segment we can start adding in. Birthday's coming up that week. So
let's do it.
No, well, don't know whose birthday's this week, but if you've got a birthday before the next episode, happy birthday.
Or if you know somebody, that is having a birthday and you want us to give them a shout out, message us.
Yeah. So just that out, and just shout out to the guys off to ACL World. So best of luck there. I know you're going to do the UK proud.
For sure. For sure. John, go kill it in the seniors, man.
And Craig, enjoy your biscuits and gravy.
Kentucky will have some good biscuits and gravy as well. Yeah. For sure. What else? Anything? All right. Allie, Nick, Ben, you're on the clock, man. Get us a schedule out. Let's go.
And if you need somebody to break the exclusive, we'll happily have any of you on.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, bud. I'm Josh.
Graham.
Remember, just
board
board it.
Ladies.
Deuces.
Hey.